Well, good morning and welcome back to our Thanksgiving edition of Cityline. With me, I have someone who every week you see the work that this person puts in at the Humane Society. It's rare that we get to actually sit down with her and talk with her. So it brings me great pleasure to introduce Lauren Green, Director of Marketing and Communications for our beloved Humane Society for Tacoma and Pierce County. Welcome and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well.
I love that. So here's the big Thanksgiving riddle. Are you a turkey dinner person or are you a turkey sandwich person afterwards?
Oh, I'm more of a sides girly.
Really?
Yeah, I like the stuffing and the sweet potatoes.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yeah.
so I
So
know,
dinner.
I know what you're going to have
Yeah.
as you get home today.
Yeah.
I love that. So let's talk about the shelter. The shelter has recently experienced a dog kennel capacity crisis. It is, last week when we showed it, it was heartbreaking. It was all I could do not to break down and cry. So what happened and how is it going?
Yeah, I mean, we really did have a dog capacity crisis on our hands. All of our kennels were overflowing. We have about 89 kennels and we had over 130 dogs just at our shelter alone.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not including the over 70 that were already in foster homes. So we put out the cry for help to our community, our wonderful Tacoma and Pierce County community, who always shows up when we need them the most and when the animals need them. And over that past weekend, over 100 were placed in homes, whether they were adoptive homes or foster homes. So thanks again to our community for helping us create life-saving space at our shelter.
Oh, way to go, Tacoma. Way to show up.
They always do.
I love that. Look at these faces. And this is part of the before when we were overflowing. Yeah. I know we have some pictures of happy pet adoption pictures that we're going to show of families that heard the call and showed up and said, yes, we can help. And nothing says the holidays like adopting a pet.
True.
Because
nothing better.
There is nothing better. So speaking of that, and here's our families that adopted. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, so exciting. I mean, you had mentioned like how heartbreaking it can be to see so many animals in a shelter, but this is such a wonderful reminder of the happiness that unfolds within our walls.
Look at, oh my God.
Yeah, new families forming and just beginning their new journeys. It's really special.
I love that. So tell us what the adoption process is like if someone's interested in adopting. What steps do I need to take and what should I know before I visit the shelter, especially if it's going to be perhaps a gift for someone?
Sure, yeah. I mean, we always encourage folks to check out our website, see if there's anybody that stands out immediately on the website, thehumanesociety.org. But more importantly, we always recommend that folks just come to our shelter because you never know who you're going to fall in love with. And our team is always happy to help kind of find the perfect pet that'll suit your lifestyle and what you're looking for. If you have pets at home who might jive best in that type of setting. And most importantly, we always remind new pet parents just to be patient with themselves and with the new pet. Because it's a whole new environment for the pet. It's a whole new ball game for you. You're learning about them, what their interests are, and they're establishing a routine with you and getting to know you and their new home. So it's just about giving yourself grace, giving the pet grace. And of course, our team is always there to help answer any questions or guide you to resources should you need them.
I love this. And we're going to be showing all of these pets that are open to adoption. Not that we don't like your beautiful face, Lauren, but
no, please show the pets.
We're here to give these puppies some forever home. Giving Tuesday is right around the corner. So what is it and how does it impact the shelter?
Yeah, it's a Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. It's a big push for fundraising. And this year we have a $50,000 match. So your gift during Giving Tuesday and even right now through the end of the evening on December 3rd will be matched up to $50,000. So it's really a great time to really impact the shelter
Yes.
and the pets that we care for and our whole mission.
Absolutely. So I have two questions about the holiday season. My first question is, as we look around this beautiful studio, we have some beautiful poinsettias
Stunning.
that the conservatory wonderfully gave us. How do pets and poinsettias get along?
They do not.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely want to, I mean, they're stunning and just breathtaking. If you have to have them in your home, definitely keep them up high, out of reach of any pets, cats, dogs. There are a number of different house plants that, like poinsettias, are a little toxic to our furry family members. So you definitely want to keep them out of reach, or outside on the porch if your pets can't reach that. And same with food too, right? I think table scraps. This is the time. The holidays and Thanksgiving is the time for table scraps and people coming over, and it's a good reminder to keep things out of reach, keep an eye on your pets, and it's not a bad thing to put them away in a safe room where they are safe, comfortable, cozy, and out of reach of anything that could be toxic or dangerous to them.
Absolutely. Recently my wife and I had a little foster puppy from a friend of ours for 3 days.
Oh.
And our dog had never been around another dog. And all I could hear was your voice in my head going, safe and slow introductions.
Yep.
So we dipped our toe into the little fostering, and it sounds like fun. So tell us how it works.
Yeah. Fostering I'm really happy to hear you fostered for a little bit. That's exciting.
It was fun.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, it's a really great way to, especially for folks that are kind of like considering adopting, but aren't quite sure. This isn't a full-time commitment. We can work with your schedule. If you have just a few days, a few weeks, we'll find a pet that kind of suits your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And the shelter provides everything else. You're just providing a safe space for the pets. We, everything supplies-wise, food, any sort of dishes and ongoing veterinary care we provide. You're just providing a safe space for the pet.
That is incredible, and that's something that I just recently learned, and I was just gobsmacked by that you hand us a beautiful, cuddly, furry animal that needs lots of love, lots of patience, lots of understanding, but you provide the college education to go with it. I was like, wow, now that's a deal.
Yeah, and it really is beneficial, not only for the pet, but for us as a shelter. We learn a little bit more about what the animal is like in a home setting, and helps us best find the perfect adoptive home for them.
Well, yeah, we have Pet of the Week, and we always know if this animal will do best in a home where they are the only pet, or they would do best with bigger dogs or a cat or something. And it sounds like that information comes a lot from foster.
Very much so, yeah. Foster, and for dogs in particular, our Dogs Playing for Life play groups at the shelter helps us learn a little bit more about their compatibility with other dogs.
I love that. Last 2 minutes here. How does one go about becoming a foster volunteer?
Yes, visit our website, thehumanesociety.org. Quick little survey to get signed up, and we will be in touch with you and set you up with the perfect pet for you and your family.
So how often do we find, and this is really me, I'm asking for a friend, do these foster animals, these foster cuddle duds, end up being kept by the foster parent?
Yeah, it happens.
You call it a foster family,
I do.
don't you?
I know. I shouldn't be speaking to this, but no, it happens, and we love it. But we also love when they go to different adoptive homes. It's, yeah, I think when you know if that pet is there to stay, and fantastic if so, and also fantastic if they can go to a different adoptive home and you can open yours again to foster.
Well, absolutely, yeah. I know several of the marketing directors previously, decades ago, I think about Victoria, and she had her huge foster dog, Seamus, on this couch.
Aw.
And he was like a Marmaduke dog. And he was so in love with her from the get-go. She took him home that day.
Oh, that's
And they were thick as thieves for years.
Oh,
so
that's special. Yeah.
absolutely. I want to say happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
to
you as
and
well.
yours.
Thank you.
And get home soon and make sure that those sides of sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes are still hot for you.
Yes,
And,
thank you. And of course, thank you to our community for always supporting our mission. And yeah, now's the time to give thanks, as is the whole year really, but really right now, thank you to our community for
Absolutely.
supporting our mission and the pets.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to find more pets, more homes
Yes.
as we get to the end of 2024 and
Absolutely.
then roll into 25. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have much more to come on Cityline. One of my own, that means one of our own producers, is going to be here on the comfy couch to talk about Tacoma City Rewind. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.